Hey everyone, 30.6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts Rising Sun campaign. Last episode, as you guys heard in the lore episode, the negotiations between Germany and Japan can only do so much to prevent war from breaking out, and now here we are. I've gone ahead a turn just to try to get things started. And get the ball moving. So as you can see, we're just kind of doing our own thing. I am dispatching a fleet because the Ottoman Empire decided that they were going to get uppity, and so now we're going to go handle that. In the meantime, I've ordered the fleet from Mysuru, or both fleets actually, to form a blockade around Crete to try and keep most of the German navy that's already out here. Speaking of which, I'm going to pull these guys back. Not want you guys out in the Atlantic. It's just begging for something to happen. We'll gently round these guys around Africa, but for the time being, I want everyone focused in the Med because we are going to have to break out of the Bosporus and the Dardanelles. But for the time being, it looks like we're just going to do some generic submarine raids. So, let's start. Alright. Should probably set you guys to restricted. Oh, all the submarines are dispatched, alright. Looks like we're going to lose all of our submarines. We are. Alright. Worst case scenario, I can build a bunch of submarines down here in like Arabia and Persia and then send them north. I'm actually going to have these two task forces merge. Alright, so we have... How many tons is this? 161. 152. So we got about 500,000 tons in here. I know we're going to need about 700 to get through here, and we're probably going to need about 250 to get here. That's why we're dispatching all the fleets. Our next naval invasion, if these guys can reach it, so we'll probably go... this is German New Guinea, right? So we'll grab New Guinea, we'll grab the Bismarck Archipelago probably at the same time. Get that, and then this fleet will move to Crete. Crete will be the next big thing. Then we'll get Western Turkey, and we're just going to blast our way through. And the next thing I think we're going to do is we're going to pull all these fleets towards Bulgaria. And I want the next naval invasion to start in Bulgaria. We're going to try to keep them away from this, like, marching into Romania. So, that is the goal. Our relations with the United States have been slightly destroyed. But we're going to go on to the next turn, see what happens. Alright, Yamashiro gets a kill. I think the original Yamashiro had kills, but I'm going to mark her down anyway. Oh, there she is. Alright. Now we're going to need... Fine. Tosa. Change of plans. I forgot the Ottoman Empire is allied. Line of Vostok fleet. Where are you going? Who else is Germany allied to? Portugal and Canada. Let's grab... Alright, I want this fleet. Would you guys be willing to, like, move to... I don't know. We'll grab Dealey on the way. We'll grab that on the way over. You can't, like, grab, like, yeah, no. It's only Hong Kong. Alright. Anyway. Move, please. Thank you. So the problem with moving everybody out is that we don't have anybody back to stick around with the battleships. So what I'll do is I'll dispatch one of these fleets. I'll put all the heavy ships in one fleet and we'll just charge right in as soon as the Nagatos are done. I hope the mic isn't picking me up chewing some chips. I need a little snack while I'm trying to think. Okay. So we get our first big battle, and these are all German-designed ships. So we got one heavy cruiser of the Dresden class, overweight. Got a couple of Kerch. I think those are Soviet. Those are definitely German. That's definitely Soviet. Alright, so it looks like we got a mix of German and Soviet designed ships going up against the venerable Amagi class, now with radar, and the Katsuragi class. And then a spattering of whatever we have lying around. So we are going to fight this. Let me quickly turn to a fresh sheet. I think we're going to need a fresh sheet. We are. So, Battle of Kuwait. Let's get started. Or rather, I should say the first Battle of the Persian Gulf. I don't even think the Amagis have been in a battle. They haven't. So this... Well... No. Tosa and Kaga were. Alright. Oh, okay. We snuck up on them. Alright. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to merge the fleets, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. While I try to set up this battle sheet real quick. What in the name of God is this abomination to his holy name. What? Huh? Was this supposed to be some kind of prototype cargo ship or something? And they were just like, oh crap, the Japanese are here. Quickly, strap a gun and unpack the guns. Strap them, you know, turn them down. We'll shovel you ammunition from the storage bins. Like, what? Okay, no. We're gonna look at this. If I have to look at it, you have to look at it too. Now let's look at this light cruiser here. This is the Soviet one. Unorthodox, but I can see what you're going for here. You're German. Recognize those guns, those are German. Very unorthodox torpedo layout, but I guess if you're making this to raid, I could see it. As like a coastal defense ship, I could see this. Not as what it currently is. Are you one of the same? You're one of the same. Alright, let's look at these destroyers real quick while we're sitting here. Huh? Okay, this is a little bit more sensible here. Like a small torpedo, like in a large torpedo boat. Like, this is more sensible. Having you have your biggest gun in a well. Why does it go there? Like, the point of this hull, in theory, the way it's designed, is that there's a Japanese destroyer class, and I cannot remember the class, so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to rant for a second. I know there's a Japanese destroyer class where in that well, where that 5.3-inch gun is, like right here, they had torpedo launchers. Like, that's how you're supposed to build on that hull. Which makes sense, you know, because it's kind of hidden, you know. Alright. So, what is the distance, give or take? 21. And we've spotted each other. So, let me take a look at that heavy cruiser again. Because I didn't look at its guns. I was just more concerned about the fact that it's an abomination and an affront to God's green earth. Okay. No, I want to look at this. Alright. So it's got 9.2s. They have the range. They are Mark 5s. They have torpedoes. They have a lot of secondary 1.7s. And if I'm doing my math correctly, a 1.7 is about a... I'd assume 57 millimeters, give or take. Metric audience, please correct me. Like, okay. If this hull was, like, squished together a little bit more... Okay, if there was a gun up here, right? If this was, like, pushed back, right? This funnel didn't exist, and this gun was there. And you had, like, a smaller gun up here and a larger gun down here. I can understand this is a coastal defense ship. This is just an affront to God, is what this is. Look at how many torpedo launches. This thing is just an explosion waiting to happen. And these light cruisers aren't any better. These are 7s. Are these Mark 5s? They're Mark 4s. I just can't. Like, I'm trying to see the logic here, and I'm just not seeing it. You should have range, right? No, because your 14s are smaller. You have 14-inch 35s. Turn in just ever so slightly. Alright. 14s are going off. Alright, so hold on. Slow down. Slow down a second here. Alright. So it looks like their escorts are coming at us, which is okay. Because if they're going to do that, I'll send the light cruisers in. Because most of these guys are the... Yeah, these guys are the refit. You guys should have... You guys have radar, so yeah, your hit chance is way up. Both of you, turn your torpedoes off. I don't want you guys using them. Destroyers, smoke. There's the 14s and the 12s going off. I sense we're getting big hits on the cruiser over there. I'm just a little bit concerned about what these escorts are doing, which is why my attention is over here. Yeah, I can see it over there on the left-hand side. You can see the kills coming in. Why are you retreating? No, do not change your leader. Turn back in. Smoke. This is why we got those 6-inch guns the way we did. Ah! Please be a dud. Nope. Okay. Thank you, Agano. Alright. Right, I can't get as close to these things because they will hurt me. Okay. Kasagi, I think you're fine. Alright, I'm gonna change up your targeting just a little bit. If you can hit them, hit them. Destroyers, just keep doing what you're doing. Slow down. It's a whole division. Slow down. Let the torpedoes pass. Alright, then speed up again. Remember, we gotta fight them on our own terms. We can't be risky here. We gotta just. Okay, so turn. Everyone do torpedo avoidance. Alright, and the destroyers have a job for you. You're going to turn. You're going to become a battle line. How is this abomination to God doing? Not very good. Let's watch those 14-inch shells come in. Here they come. Is there a reason you're firing higher explosive? Alright, come on, you got more guns. Cruisers, how are we doing, sweethearts? Very good. Let's start getting you turned back around. Alright, okay, flash fire. Alright. Destroyers, just kind of shoot at whoever you can. I'm not real picky. This is actually bigger than our own heavy cruiser, I think, right? Yoko, yeah, you're one of the old 9-inch cruisers. I don't even know what class you are. What class are you? I have to take a look. I don't know what class this is. I think these 5-inch guns are just glitched or something. Because let me check the battleship. No, it's just the regular visual glitch. Okay, Akigumo. Taking some hits. Akigumo detach. And run. Akizuki, keep up the good work. Did someone sink? I think they did. Yes. Jinsu. Oh, come on. I can't reach. Alright. Nope. Alright, who got hit? Jinsu, did you just take 2 torps? You did. Alright, detach. You're out of here. Agano, speed up. Okay, Agano just immediately sinks. Kasagi gets a kill. Oh, you sunk to structural damage. I thought you sunk to flooding. The 14's going off. I am going to turn the torpedoes back on, as I don't think they can hit the light cruisers. So if they do want to fire torps, I'll let them. Kasagi is really out of the way. It's Kashima. Keep shooting at who you're shooting at. Jinsu. Shoot at that light cruiser for me. Kizo. Switch your target to the light cruiser. Kashi. Shoot that light cruiser. Ekitsushima. Try to shoot that light cruiser. And everyone back to full speed, please. Thank you. Wait, they're getting at a 5-inch range? Hold up a second. Kasagi, alright. Just try ×2 speed for now. No, that's not really good. Alright. She is heavily structurally damaged. Alright, destroyers, turn back around. Torpedoes off now, because you guys are going to be getting closer to the light cruisers. Jinsu smoke. Turn, fire at the Kerch. Smoke. Jinsu, I am authorizing your torpedoes on. .5 is going to do damage. There you go, get your torps off. Right, she detects the torps, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that's why she started turning. She's at least going to probably take one. Please, 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 please. There we go. Kasagi, you need to turn back in. You're way out of formation. In fact, Kasagi, I'm going to make it your own formation. And then this battle line, Kizo's in the lead. Alright. That's it. Turn in. Launch the crossfire. Morons doing. Thank God. Alright. Turn around. Alright, back to it. Kizo. Secondaries on the V-50, please. I'd like it gone. Kashi. Shoot some armor piercing for me. Just do some damage. Get it a flood, maybe. Can you pen that? Probably not. Just go auto. Kasagi, I need you to turn back in, please. Thank you. It's nice having those quick firing 6s. Oh no, these are Mark III. These are older cruisers, right? Where's our belt? Got an okay belt. Oh, it's 7 knots. Go faster. Alright, destroyers, what are you up to? Bullying a light cruiser. Alright, so Takanami gets a kill, and then what was the other one that sunk? Kirch? Kaishi. Alright. Back to it. This is the other destroyer. This is a little bit more reasonable. Takanami with a second. I think we could probably speed this up now to ×2 speed. Maybe not. Or a salvo of AP. Thank you, Kiso. There we go, get some flooding. Class, I think. Award that to Kizo. Very good. 10 ships sunk. Agano actually led damage. Accuracy goes to Toza. Secondaries goes to... wait. Right. Secondaries also goes to Tosa. Torpedo accuracy goes to Akigumo. Now, Yoko. What class are you? Furutakas. Okay. I guess I'm just going crazy. Alright. One light cruiser for 10 ships, that's pretty good. Pretty good trade. Remember, always say it before you do a submarine battle. Okay. Matsukaze has gotten a couple of kills. Thank you very much for destroying those. Oh boy. Okay, Yamashiro, you're a Fuzo. Can I withdraw? No. Okay, tell you what. We're going to make this a shorter episode, and the next episode, we're going to go right into the second battle of the Black Sea. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.